Yo, what's good? It's your boy Derek Branch here of Memphis Wild on Sports View 360. Today, I got some new news concerning the Memphis Tigers men's basketball program. As has been reported earlier today, that new athletic director Ed Scott stated that Memphis has self-reported the Malcolm Dandridge um, alleged academic case to the NCAA. So this report was put out by Jason Munns of the Commercial Appeal. I'm just gonna go ahead and just read it, briefly, like summarize what it's talking about, and then go from there. Munns wrote the eligibility issue that prompted the university to withhold former Memphis basketball player Malcolm Dandridge for the final 5 games of the 2023-2024 season has been turned over to the NCAA. New athletic director Ed Scott told the Commercial Appeal on Wednesday he has been briefed on the matter, that the school has self-reported it to the NCAA. The process is ongoing. From what I've heard, quote, or from what I've heard, university has complied the way they're supposed to. They're supposed to, say Scott. That's my biggest concern as a new AD who still wasn't here for any of that. I heard some of the rumors and speculation. I don't know all the details. But to my understanding, we've given the NCAA everything they've asked for. It's unclear, end quote, it's unclear when the school turned things over to the NCAA. On February 24, the university announced Dandridge, who played 5 seasons at Memphis, would be sidelined pending the outcome of the internal review of his eligibility status. The decision to keep Dandridge out stemmed from potential academic misconduct. Multiple sources confirmed to Commercial Appeal. On February 23rd, the school fired its men's basketball academic advisor, Leslie Brooks, according to a copy of our final personnel file obtained by the Commercial Appeal in March. The file included a copy of Brooks' termination letter. Scott was hired on June 26th. His first official day on the job was July 29th. He declined to discuss specifics since the matter is still pending a resolution. All right, man. So there you have it. It's unclear when. It's unclear when it will be resolved and what the outcome of the situation will be. From what I understand, it's a pretty close situation as far as they have gotten. They have asked for what they have asked for, and we're just waiting to hear back from them, said Scott. From what I've been told and what I've heard is that the university is comfortable with how it's been handled, and because they held the young person out, they have done what they could when knew about whatever may or may not have occurred. End quote. All right, man. So they have it. Those are the words of new Memphis AD Ed Scott in regards to the situation. Memphis self-reported the issue to the NCAA, and they also held Malcolm Dandridge out those last couple of games to close out last season. So basically, this ain't going anywhere, you know. And I really don't know what the outcome could be from this. And I've heard some people talk about it, around, the area and all that, saying that it could be the penalties could be harsh, but I don't see how, you know what I'm saying? In this era of NCAA of NIL and just the Wild Wild West going on, I just don't see how, I haven't heard. It's been a while since I heard a school getting hammered for things like this, for academics and all that. It's been a while, for quite some time. But you never know. This is the University of Memphis. This is the NCAA you're dealing with. Now, you're already on skating on thin ice because of the whole IARP, whatever it's called, that went down a couple of seasons ago, where you got put on probation, and you're still on probation because of that. You took a fine and all that. Penny Hardaway, nothing happened to Penny Hardaway, but the following year, Hardaway got suspended 3 games for a recruiting violation. So there will be some type of consequence coming from this. I don't think it's going to be a ban. I don't think it's going to be a postseason ban. This doesn't warrant a postseason ban. It really, to me, it really doesn't. Um, I could see a heavy fine coming, a suspension, um, vacated wins. I could see that happening, but getting banned from the tournament, because that's what a lot of people don't want to see. That's what a lot of people are dreading, man. Fines, somebody getting fined, suspended. I think the fan base could deal with that. And I don't think if it comes down to Penny Hardaway getting touched, I don't think he's going to be gone for the entire year. I really don't. I mean, I don't know, it'll be a suspension, 10-game suspension, who knows? 10, 12-game suspension, who knows? But I just don't see this. I don't think this type of punishment warrants a ban. A ban from NCAA tournament appearances. It just doesn't. It just don't. To me, in my opinion, this don't warrant that type of punishment, man. I think if you want to, you vacate some wins from last season or whenever they feel as though Dandridge shouldn't have been playing. Because last year, if we're being honest, is a season that a lot of Tiger fans want to forget because of how it went down. So I think the fan base could care less if a few wins get vacated from last year, because last year you didn't win anything. You didn't win the conference tournament. You didn't go to the NCAA tournament. Well, you did go to the conference tournament, but you didn't go to the conference championship. You got eliminated in your first game. So I think a lot of the fans would agree with me that they could care less if wins are vacated from last year. You know, but like I said, this is just there's a disclaimer out here, but this is just pure speculation by me on what this type of punishment can warrant. Now, I've also heard that other players were involved as well with this. I'm not saying any names or anything like that, but there could be others involved with this stuff. It could be more than just Malcolm that was in a part of this situation. We just gotta wait and see how it all play out, because outside of Nicholas Jordan, everybody's gone from that last year's team. And um, the school is being put under investigation because of this. But they did the right thing so far, man. I know, and a lot of people are saying, well, this could happen. These players were involved. It wasn't just Malcolm. That's all this hearsay right now, man. That's all guesses right now. The truth will come out on what happened. It will. We just gotta wait and see how it all play out. They just submitted the information. I don't know. Nobody knows when they self-reported this situation. We don't know. We may find something. We might get something down the line. I think we might hear something about as the closer we get to the season tipping off in November. That's when we might hear a resolution to what's going to happen, and that may be a punishment. I can see a punishment happening. I can see somebody getting suspended, school getting heavily fined again, Penny Hardaway being suspended. I can see it happening. This the school losing the team taking away I can see NCAA taking away victories. I see all that, you know. But you have to wonder how much rope the NCAA is gonna give Memphis, because they survived that whole mess with playing James Wiseman when they shouldn't have played him, and the IARP, the other bullcrap they did, they were accused of a few years ago, got put on probation, fined, and all that. Nothing really came about from that. You got suspended last year, 3 games for recruiting violation. They did just fine without him. Gotta wonder how much rope they're gonna have, man. But as I previously said, this type of potential punishment based on these allegations, I don't think a postseason ban is gonna happen. I don't. But we just gotta wait and see and probably play out. NCAA is very predictable, but you never know. We're in an era of we were pretty much the NCAA, college basketball, college football. It's pretty much professional sports now, man. This is professional sports. That whole like buzzword, student athlete, that's pretty much out the window, man. These guys are getting paid. That it's a different time, man. And I just don't see these schools. You just don't hear a lot about schools getting hammered for this stuff anymore, like they used to. Postseason ban, I doubt it. I don't think it's gonna happen. But I do think a punishment is coming. When somebody could get suspended, lose a job, something can happen. We'll see how it all play out pretty soon. Ed Scott spoke out on it. But we'll see. You know what I'm saying? It's always something popping off with this program, man. Every year, never fails to disappoint. But we gotta get ready for the season, man. I don't think nothing's gonna affect this year, I think. But we'll see. Rolling around in New Orleans, listening to Lil Wayne. Hey man, so what motivated you for honestly, man, it's literally